It looks impressive. In the courtroom, in other places. Oh, he's swearing on, he said something about God. He didn't say which God, he just said something about a God. He believed in God. We trust in God. Don't you know they always say that? In God we trust. In God we believe in. And sometimes you got to really evaluate that situation and see what God is talking about. And here, sometimes, let me just go on my water real quick. Here's a $20 bill. And then on the back of it, it says, in God we trust. And then if I put the 20 down and I go to a dollar bill, get what the dollar bill says. In God we trust. And if I go to another bill, that bill will say, in God we trust. So I got to evaluate what God are you specifically talking about. Because anybody can claim, I love God. Which one are you talking about? Because the last time I did some study, there was over 300 gods plus false gods, if they are, but yet still, they are gods that somebody have believed in. So what God do you believe in?
Amen.
Oh, I believe in God. That's a broad statement. Amen. To me it is. Because there's so many deities. What God are you following? What God are you really trusting? Amen. That's why I don't look for ungodly places to do godly things. Unless God turn the heart of the king, ain't nothing going to happen. Unless God get in the heart of the mayor, ain't nothing going to happen. Unless God get in city hall, unless God get in, come on somebody, the government, unless God get in the presidential White House, ain't nothing going to change. They can pass laws and legislation, but if I still want to violate that law and violate that legislation, we have seen it done countless thousands of times.
Amen.
That's why we have to stay resilient in the midst of it all. Romans 8:5 says this, for those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh. But those that live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit. So those that live fleshly set their minds on things of the flesh. But those that live spiritually, sometimes we gotta ask ourselves, what's your mindset on? Appeasing the flesh.
All right now.
And sometimes the flesh don't mean your natural flesh. Sometimes it means fleshly things. Appeasing other people. You try to make other people happy. You try to satisfy other people. Amen. You keep campaigning and campaigning. Amen. For those, you try to win the devil over. To get the devil to come in agreement with what you got going on. And some of us that became neutral Christians because we have substituted our faith and our trust in God, and we have partnered with the devil thinking that's going to give us a higher seat in society. Some of us are winning in the race of gaining more money and losing our salvation, almost our soul on the way to hell. Amen, somebody. Because if you sincerely say you can't lose your salvation, but you got some people that have uttered the word, but they want sincerely. That's what the Bible said. They was with us, but that was not all of us. But if they had would continue with us, no doubt they would have been of us. But they went out from us to show they was never with us.
That's right.
Because Christianity is an ongoing relationship.
Yes, it is.
The validity of what you say is what you do. The validity of what you say. No, okay, in other words, if you say you're a Christian, it ought to reveal itself.
Amen.
Amen, somebody.
Amen.
There are 3 common types of suffering. We got common suffering. Give me a few more minutes. We got common suffering. Common suffering happens because you are a human being. Sometimes we forget it. We think we done graduated from being human. No. If you still use toilet paper, toothpaste, let me remind you, you still human. You may have got a few balls on your arms from studying the word of God, but you still human. Things go wrong. Oh, things can go wrong.
Yes, sir.
Things can go wrong quickly.
Amen.
You don't have to claim it for things to go wrong.
Amen.
You don't have to be in agreement with it for things to go wrong. Have you ever woken up? Have you ever had an idea or something that you were set out to do, and then all of a sudden you done prepared yourself, you done put everything out, you done set your clothes out, you put gas in the car, you check the tires, you check this, you did. You went through all the routine you can think you can do to prepare for the next day, and then you wake up the next day and the tire flat, car won't start, shirt won't fit. Come on, somebody. You didn't realize the sole of the shoe was coming to loose. They weren't coming to loose last night. The tire was inflated yesterday. Come somebody. You ever had things that just go wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, you was well prayed up, well prepared. Then all of a sudden, something went wrong. And then some of us, we so self-conscious, we start thinking of stuff we did, some secret sin. You know what? I know I shouldn't have thought of that. It didn't really know about you, what you thought, what you said, or what you did. It's just the fact that the tie had a tack in it, that you didn't see it at the time, and the tie just had a slow leak. It was some secret sin you committed.
Amen. Amen.
Things happen.
Yes, they do.
They just happen. Have you ever went to the store and forgot your money? Oh, some of us don't do that.
Got the whole pocket.
You ever went, especially as men, we have to put our wallets in our pocket. Hey man, I left my wallet up, driver's license and cell phone. And leave your cell phone. That's a crucial thing to do in this day and age. Why? Because some things you thank God that we can video. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Amen. Amen.
And one time I left my phone, I felt so nervous in the store, I didn't know what to do. Because now I ain't got nobody I can call. I can't capture the picture. And if something really go down, I know I'm gonna need a video, and I can't rely on the store camera because I don't know if they deal in the system of honesty and integrity. Oh, that's the world we live in now.
That's right.
Amen.
But I had the truck, I said, oh Lord, I gotta hurry up and get in and get out. I don't even think I got everything I came for because I was so nervous, I didn't want nothing to happen. That I needed to dial 911, because you know ain't no more payphone. And if you see a payphone, that thing is obsolete and somebody got it in the museum somewhere. Amen, somebody. But things go wrong. Don't always think you committed some sin because something went wrong.
Yeah.
Don't think just because you didn't get the job or just because the business plan didn't go through, you didn't want the fact that you missed prayer meeting. No, it's just the fact that was a different direction God just wanted you to go.
Amen.
We live in a fallen world. Sometimes we forget that.
Yes, we do.
This is the common stuff. We live in a fallen world. Our bodies wear out. Amen. Sometimes you do get tired. I get sick of people telling me you too young to be tired or you still young. No, I'm tired. I got a daughter about to be 16. I got 3 kids. And a wife. And a job. I get tired. Babies get tired. Why you think they take a nap? They ain't just taking a nap because they enjoy sleep. They done got tired. As young as they is, they get tired. We all get tired. And don't let nobody think make tired based on some age or you ought not to be. I told somebody, I said, man, I got to a point where I'm really tired of really doing a lot of work. Amen. Doing a lot of work. They say, how can you be tired? I said, doing a lot of work I used to do. See, stop judging situations based on what you think it is.
Amen.
Versus totally evaluate the situation. And then when I told somebody what I used to do and years of what I used to do, they said, wow. And I said, hey, I started working very young. I didn't start working when I was old. I started working, matter of fact, I started working when my daddy had a crab business, and I was working ever since I've been about 14, between 14 and 15 from that particular business. Then I started working at Crystals, amen, between 15 and 16. So even though I may be 39 years old, I've been working a long time.
Yes, you have.
Then I did construction. Then I did roofing work. Then I did concrete work. And anybody that have worked on them jobs, they know that's some serious work.
Serious work.
So you don't have to be old to be tired. You don't have to be old to be seasoned or been through some things. Amen. Because some of us started out early. David started out early. David was a shepherd boy, just tending to the flock. Amen. But God called him to be a king, not when he was full of age, but when he was young. Amen. Everybody don't get their experience when they're 50. Some people was running dialysis machines at 15.
That's right.
Some people was looking at their grandparents and their siblings and other people, amen, they was helping out mom and them at 12. So that's how they learned how to cook so good. You thought that was just something that they just wanted to know. No, they had to learn how to cook. Why? Because the way they was raised in the house they was raised in, and that's why some kids that they can tell you, some of our parents and grandparents can tell you that they went to work at 10. Come on, somebody. Why you talking about, well, why you ain't make nothing with your life? You weren't there back then.